Hey guys, Camper 15 back out with another video for you guys. Back with my co-host, the Red Wolf, and we are here talking about more solo leveling, season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Um, solid episode, solid episode. You know, Jinwoo goes back to that dungeon we saw in season 1. Only difference is he actually goes to the door. And we got a very big reveal that I did not see coming.
Are you talking about that guy?
Yes, that guy.
I'm not gonna lie. I did hear the rumors about Jinwoo having a father who's missing in the dungeon, and I did get a sneak peek at his design. Yeah, it looks exactly like that. And I was wondering when they're gonna reveal him, but I did not expect it to be so soon.
I find it interesting how you found this rumor before I did. Maybe it's because you're always looking up solo leveling shit.
I regret nothing.
I guess from this point on, we don't have to be worried about Mr. Hwang anymore.
For
So
now.
I guess that death flag threat is completely dead.
Yeah.
Anyways, we start the episode off. Jinwoo talks about how he's got to go away for a week. Oh wait, no, my bad, my bad. We pick up where we last left off from last week. He ended up going with what's his name again?
Jiho.
Jiho.
Jiho Yoon.
And they're basically doing the dungeon thing that they've been doing. It was a funny scene because Jiho is watching the Arisen army just do all of the work, including getting the stones, and Jiho's like, what do I have left to do here?
Yeah, but then one of the shadows just walks up to him and then gives him some of the crystals to carry. And
Yes.
thank you. Like, okay, yeah, it's like Cameron says, all these shadows have personalities.
So no, we do not see the other chick that was similar for Jinwoo. Sadly, it would have been funny, but
Cameron.
no. Anyways, they go to eat at a nice little restaurant. We're not gonna do this today. We're gonna do this. Don't make me put the importance on you to review the entire episode this week.
This is your chance to shine again, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless you want me to talk right now.
Not now. Anyway,
Mhm.
they're eating some nice food at this restaurant.
I'll just make sure you don't skip any details like you usually do.
All right. They're eating some nice food and everything. And it's basically commemorating the fact that they basically did their deal. The 19 dungeons and things like that they made to do this partnership, and now basically it's the end of their partnership. Basically Jiho's done enough so he can hopefully get ownership of a guild, of his father's guild, and Jinwoo basically gave him some good status. The one nice thing is, you know, Jiho basically told him, like, you know, my brother and me were never close. We always argued, and he never treated me with respect, but I really look at you like an older brother. And Jinwoo was like, at first I was like, well, I do have a sister, so you can marry her if you want. But no, he's like,
That's not okay.
he's like, actually, you know what?
You
I'll
can
look
do
at
my-
you as an younger brother.
Yeah.
This man was crying, even
Yeah.
though he was probably drunk as shit.
Thanks, bro. He probably won't even remember that conversation.
Typically, when you're drunk, you can remember some shit.
Yeah, I guess.
Um,
I've never been drunk, so I have no
yeah, I've
idea.
never been drunk either, but typically, you can remember when you get drunk, and you can sometimes remember what you've done. Anyways, that's that's what happens going forward. So that day ends, and we basically later on in the episode, we basically see a conversation with him and his dad, right?
Mhm.
And it's basically him saying like, okay, I want to have ownership of the guild and everything, and his dad's like, okay, but I'm looking down this thing. You've apparently been working alongside Sung Jinwoo.
Yeah,
He's the
he.
same Sung Jinwoo that's been in all these incidents. So
Mhm.
clearly, he's a lot more than he lets on as an E rank.
Mhm.
And basically, his dad's like, so was it really you that did the work, or was that him?
Yeah, he basically said so. So he helped you do all this in order for you to get your license and all that stuff. And uh well, one thing led to another. His father just ended up saying, "Fine, we'll do it your way, but on one condition: you get Jinwoo-san to join our guild."
Yes, because he knows that Jin is being recruited by the White Tiger Guild.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Better recruit him before they lose the chance.
and I think he's also saying this because he missed out on the chance to get Cha Hei to join his guild.
I think that was his older brother that
His older
tried.
brother. Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
But yeah. So that's gonna be an interesting story point. Is Jinwoo gonna turn down his adoptive younger brother?
Hmm. I say I say Jinwoo at least should at least join the guild at least. I mean, obviously he's doing it solo, but there's not that many members at the moment. But hmm, I don't know. What say you guys?
I think at the end of the day, he probably gonna. I think if he does join a guild, at the end of the day, I think he's gonna be in the White Tiger Guild.
Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. He seemed a little, not really interested in that. So.
We're not interested, but who knows? Who knows? And who knows? Maybe this could play, and we'll talk about it later. This could maybe play into maybe his mother. What if, say, that elixir doesn't work necessarily, but even though,
Yeah, I was gonna say, what if after all this, something happens, and and his mother ends up not getting cured by the end of all this? That's
uh, again, we'll talk about this, but just to stay on the story point, you know, what if the elixir doesn't work, right? Even though maybe Jiho's guild is offering him money, a lot of money, because we know he's rich. But what if the White Tiger's like, we can give you the money, and on top of it, take utmost protection and care of your mother and trying to nurse her back to full health? And at the end of the day, if that's the case, what is Jinwoo going to decide? He wants to do what's best for his mother.
I don't honestly. I feel like that would have crossed Jinwoo's mind to begin with, but if he didn't suggest it, then that would mean that there would be some drawbacks if he did that.
So who knows? They don't know about his mother and his situation.
Hmm. I feel
Only thing we know, they know because later on in the episode, the same dude that's been recruiting Jinwoo stops by his house when he's off doing his little solo leveling adventures. With the one chick that we saw in the episode 1 and 2 of season
Mhm.
2, and they know is, hey, he's got a sister, but he's not home. So if they do more digging, they'll find out he's got a very sick mother. And if
Mm,
they're desperate to get him in their guild, they'll say, "Hey, man, we can provide the medical stuff for your mom to nurse her back to health."
hmm. Normally, I would agree with you, but I also remember the doctor saying at the moment there isn't really a cure for it. So,
So
so I would assume that even among the higher ranks, I don't think it's that possible. But
who knows? Who knows? You never know. Maybe they could fully cover any bills that she may. You got to think about it. If I'm ever thinking, I'm like, oh, he got a sick mother. Tell him we'll cover any medical bill going forward. Shit, they could even say, oh, your sister going to college? We'll cover your sister's college expenses if you come join our guild. They'll do any. At this point, I'm convinced. I think White Tiger will do whatever it is to get him into their guild. Even if it's, we'll give you a brand new house. But that's
yeah,
we'll see. We'll see. That's a story point, but I do believe with the elixir thing. I don't know about this elixir thing. I don't know about this elixir thing. They because he talked about it at the end of the episode, and I'm like, oh god, please don't tell me they're gonna do this whole setup angle where you think the elixir is gonna work, but then it fails.
It is concerning.
So that's the thing. Speaking of White Tiger, we do see Cha Hae. We do get a fan service moment of Cha Hae.
Oh my god.
You care to explain?
Oh my god, we cut over to Cha Hae swimming in the pool.
Only bad part is, I wish they put her in more of a revealing bathing suit, but that's just me.
Stop it. Anyways, this is good enough for me. That's all I will say. Oh, mom, whatever you want, mom. Let's just this is basically after the whole incident at Jeju Island, and she's just swimming. I guess this is part of her training routine. Some of the girls like are around the pool like notice her, like saying like, oh, she looks amazing and stuff. And obviously we can see that something's bothering Cha Hae, because the whole thing that they discovered in Jeju Island have not been made public. So yeah, they found out about this whole like ants getting wings and stuff, and then they haven't publicized it yet, and only to keep don't cause a panic among the people. But I think even Cha Hae is still like
I don't know about this. I think they should know.
Yeah.
But you know something, that's what happens all the time. The media gets controlled because they know this shit gets out, well, we're in trouble. Think of it like One Piece with the world government. They can't release the news that they actually killed Cobra. Because if they did, what happens? Alabaster's on their throat.
Oh man.
They can't say, oh, we were the ones that killed the people of Lucia by using the big gigantic weapon that may or may not be an ancient weapon. Because if they come out and say that, well, who's the bad guy now? Which I still can't wait for that moment in One Piece to eventually happen, when the world government gets turned on by the public.
I think I'll talk to you about that after this video, but let's move on.
Anyways, the most part of this episode was Jinwoo's solo leveling arc again.
Mm-hmm.
Again, he goes back to that dungeon area where he fought Cerebrus, right? But if you remember from season 1, he got gifted a new key. He just didn't go into the key because he was afraid that, well, I might not be strong enough. And Cerebrus basically damn near beat me to death. So this time, he goes through the levels to get the elixir, right? The ingredients to make the elixir of life. So his whole thing is he's got to get to reach to level 100 to get everything, right? So you see a nice little montage of him taking down some opponents. I think one of his first things was he had to like kill like damn near 10,000 demon souls or something like that.
Somewhere about that. I think it's just I think it's 10,000. Yeah. 10,000.
It was crazy. It's crazy. He was killing all them demons. He was getting tired of walking, so he basically calls out his bear, Shadow, and basically is writing it like as it's Ursa Luna from Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forgot about that comparison.
I only brought that up because I listened to another reviewer, so I'm stealing what he did. So who cares?
Well, and here I thought you were being creative. Okay.
Well, it's still creative. It's still creative.
Yeah, by who though?
Regardless. Man, you can say that about Tauros from freaking Pokemon Sun and Moon. How about that? Is that unique?
Well, I'll take it.
Anyways, he goes up against, so he gets to this one part of the dungeon where he goes up against this gigantic ass fucking fat ass demon lord looking thing. Crazy fight indeed. He just brings out his entire army and he's like, all right, it's time to go. And he's fighting against this big gigantic demon. This big gigantic demon And a lot faster than it looks like, because it was like literally like reading his moves and knowing where he was going to attack. And it wasn't until Jinwoo had to do a distraction where he's running away. He knows the demon's catching up to him. He jumps up the building, but the demon's too big to do the reflexes, so he crashes through the destroyed building, right? And then Jinwoo comes down and he slashes that thing and kills it. I'm just like, this man is just a badass. He's a goat.
Yep, and he's only gonna get more badass as the show goes on.
And then he continues to go more and more and more. Again, it's just montage stuff and everything. And then you get to this one part where he's on level floor 75, and he's going against like these skeleton god things.
I guess they're grim. I guess they're grim reapers, like death's messengers, or
Something like that. I don't know. I don't care.
yeah, 'cause they were face to face with the Shadow Army, and I guess they had that shocked expression because Jinwoo was like right on top of one, like, huh? I guess you're that surprised that we managed to defeat your entire army. Like he was looking down at them menacingly while they were like,
The big one was like,
yeah.
God, aren't I? And yes, he dies. So there's that. A demon, the little demon was like, I'm fucked.
Like, I'm dead.
So yeah, now Jinwoo says he's out of resources like food and everything, so he has to stop at this point forward. He also, after he defeats that big gigantic skeleton thing, he does get another key. So wherever that key is, I don't know. That's the thing. Now, whatever floor 100 can go, I'm guessing it's probably that purple looking demon thing we see in the opening. I feel that would be the floor 100 final boss.
Maybe.
Um,
What if there's a big twist and then all of a sudden by the end of all this he has to fight that statue looking thing from episode 1,
I don't know.
the double dungeon boss.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, but that's basically it. He basically retreats. I did find it before he even started it. I did find it funny, like legitimately before he left, he's like because Jenna's like, "Where are you going?" He's like, "I'm gonna be gone for a week," and Jenna's just like, "Oh, I know it's a girlfriend you got. What's she like?"
Well, that was before he went into.
So yeah, that was a funny thing. At first, I legitimately thought, I'm like, wait, are they gonna? Did he promise like Han Sung-yi like he'd go out with her at least for one day or 1 week? But no, it was just to do this.
Yes, you got too excited for nothing, huh?
I know. I got excited. I got too excited for nothing, right? It is gonna be funny because at some point we already know Jinwoo and Cha-hae are gonna know each other, and she's gonna start falling for him after a few whiles if they first meet.
I'm still waiting for that day.
It's gonna be funny when this man comes home with Cha-hae and Jenna's gonna be like, he's gonna be like, you didn't tell me your girlfriend was Cha-hae, S-rank hunter. I'm like, why have you been telling? She's gonna be like, is this the reason why you're always gone? Because I can understand.
I can understand.
If we ever get, whenever we get that reaction, that's gonna be hilarious. So I just gotta say this: the sister leveling a bridge shit is getting out of control. the last two shorts are absolutely some of the most wildest shits.
I can definitely see sister leveling Jenna going yandere for Cha-hae because Cha-hae is now with Jenna. I can definitely see her going yandere.
That might be the best. Listen, I love DBZ A abridged. I'm sorry, solo leveling abridged just from the sister leveling shit is. I'm sorry, it's the best thing right now. It's the best. That last one where you can select the jail route because of Ha Sung-yi and how young she is. And they started playing Not Like Us from Kendrick Lamar in the background when that thing popped up. I'm just like, oh my God. Don't tell me, bruh. I don't know what the next clip's gonna ensue, but it's gonna be fucking wild. I might need to check to see if it's already out now.
Yeah.
But the last big thing that we got revealed in this episode is in regards to Jinwoo and Jinna's father.
Yeah.
So there was a part in the episode where this one individual was like, and this dude's like, I'm not a monster. I just want to get out of here. He ends up getting out. So remember a few weeks ago, Dong Husung had to be pulled away because he got an urgent call he had to attend to. Well, he is obviously pissed off. Like, I had business I wanted to handle, but now I got to do this business. So we basically see this guy, and the basically the jailers were like, yeah, this guy's calling himself a mon. You know, this dude. He says he's not a monster. Everything. He looks human, but he came out of this dungeon. We don't know. We need you to interrogate him. So Dong Swang shows up in the interrogation room. And he's like, you will not be asking any questions. I'm going to be one to ask you questions because I do not want to be here. I had to do this shit. And then Jinwoo's father was starting to like ask him some stuff.
Yeah, he started like foreshadowing some very intense battles that'll come up ahead. That because he starts asking questions about the portals and about the monsters. That there's gonna be something coming that's gonna devour everybody. I like, oh, so it's gonna be an all-out war between human versus monster, or what's going on?
He said some conflict is going to be happening, and he said he's the one coming in to try to get people to make them aware to prevent it from happening. Don't know what this conflict is. I bet it has some sort of correlation between Jeju Island. So there's that. I'm just guessing. And Dong Kuswang is just like, I don't really care. We got enough hunters as is in this world. But obviously Junior's father's like, that's not gonna work. That ain't gonna mean anything. Anyways, you know, Dong Huswan is like, look, I had a job to do. And I was gonna kill somebody. You know?
Oh yeah, that's when he goes like, do you by any chance have a son? And what's his name? And he's all like, Jinwoo's son. And like Dong Huswan is like, well, your son is gonna die, and you better not get in the way of that. He has that psychotic look, but that's when Jinwoo's father was like started getting an aura about him, and we don't see the fight. But
yeah, we like at the complete end of the episode before the credits roll, this massive explosion and everything. You have these two people talking like, yeah, that's why we don't like to have S ranks fight each other. And you just see Dong Huswang beat up, bloodied, battered, thrown into all this rubble. Jinwoo's father nowhere to be found.
How strong is Jinwoo's father? Oh my god.
So, it's crazy. What needs to be explained is, where did Jinwoo's father go? What the hell happened? How he get so strong? Was he always this strong? I don't know.
All we know is that he was stuck in a dungeon for quite a while, so
there's that. Yeah, but great episode of Solo Leveling. I don't know what next week has in store for us. But yeah.
It left me wanting more and more and more.
That's funny enough. I think the app game is already like doing like Jeju Island content. I don't know. I don't play the app game. I think it's like I think it's like Arise or something like that. Solo Leveling Arise. I don't play the app game, and I think that's another gacha game or some shit like that.
I don't know anything about it. Not much anyways.
But anyways, that's basically it. If you guys like the video, leave a like in the comment section, your thoughts. Hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Solo Leveling content or any other anime content I upload to the channel. Put in the comment section. I don't know if I'll do this, but I did download and purchase Nier Automata, the video game. I don't know if I'm gonna do a playthrough of it on the channel because don't know if they actually got copyrighted music in the game. I guess they probably would.
I mean, I've seen people upload like a Near Automata. I think you should be fine.
Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a playthrough of that, blind, of the
Hmm.
game. I know I'm watching the anime, so maybe some story points I know, but I do know the game has like multiple endings and all this Butters crap and everything.
Hmm.
But maybe I'll do a playthrough of it. Maybe. I know I'm currently on my Stellar Blade playthrough, but maybe we'll have two playthroughs at the same time.
Yeah. Yes, you may.
Hit the subscribe button to my co-host channel. To get whatever the hell he's doing on his channel. Currently, his biggest series right now in terms of him finishing the Stellar Blade.
It's not my biggest series. It's just my friend here's favorite series, I guess.
Yes, it's a favorite series. One of the series he has to complete.
Yeah, yeah.
So he can see the ending and then I could discuss with him.
Yep.
But anyways, that is it. And then after he does his base playthrough, there will be a live stream of it. And I'll be on the channel as a guest.
Yeah, I guess so.
So then I can walk him through getting all the suits.
That's it, guys. That's it.
Any other thing you want to plug your channel for?
Yes, just subscribe to my channel, get me to 100 subscribers, and yeah, keep an eye out for any new incoming series. Also, I also plan on playing through God Eater and SAO Fractured Daydream, which think I'm near the end game of that game.
The game of that game.
Yes, still have to download the DLCs for that. And I'm almost done with Code Vein.
Straya DLC?
Huh?
Straya?
The Straya DLC, all the DLCs.
You know the Straya is actually like you gotta pay for it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Anyways,
But you won't pay for Nier DLC.
I don't have Nier.
I'm talking about Stellar Blade.
Oh, god dang it.
Nice. That's it. We'll be back next week for solo leveling or whatever reviews that we have brought to you guys. Till then, guys, stay safe out there. Have a great rest of your day or your night. Till then, guys, peace.
Peace.